We've used a noose clamp to hold the heat tape controller. This is just a simple intervalometer that regulates how much heat goes into the heat tape. So we've plugged the heat tape in, and then we've started wrapping it around, starting on the vapor arm and going to the feed arm. When we wrap around the feed arm and any of the tubing, what we're trying to aim for is about 1 to 1.5 inches between each spiral. Dave will continue to wrap this all the way down to the feed pump. When installing the heat tape, it's especially important on mechanical components such as the check valve to ensure that the heat tape is covering this. Since there are moving parts inside, we want to make sure that it stays warm and that when you're using a medium melt material that melts at, say, 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, that this is definitely flowable when the material is going through there. So Dave wraps this up. He'll make sure to cover that component so that we ensure that it is getting heat. Wrapping heat tape can be a little bit of an art form, but much like the check valve, we want to ensure that we do a good job wrapping up the pump so that the mechanical components can stay warm. You'll notice on the pump that there is a bolt. That's actually where the mechanical seal sits. Since the mechanical seal is located at that portion of the pump, we want to make sure that the whole back of the shaft is always heated. Dave will demonstrate how we typically recommend wrapping the pump. You'll note when we do this, we try to avoid doubling up the heat tape in any location. That means having the heat tape overlap.